Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Kansas City Royals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And as we get set for Game 5, Chris, it seems like this series could still have a few twists and turns in it.
Yeah, Boog, the only negative here today is that the series is going to come to an end. As fun as it's been, I wish it could go on a few more games. And the way these teams have battled each other, and with some of the amazing moments we've seen in getting to this point, I think we're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Hard to imagine it won't be a classic, Siggy. I'm ready to see what surprises are waiting for us. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Seth Lugo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Here's the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Clips the corner. And here we go in Game 5.
0-1.
Off the mark there. Ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
That one just misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup, we could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Anthony Volpe, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Lugo, the tall righty, 35 years old, and he took home a Gold Glove in 2024. And a curve is down and in.
1-1.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Aaron Judge at the plate. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Judge rips that one. Young makes the catch, and that is that. Down in order go the Yankees. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ballgame. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, the lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Max Fried.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That one close, ruled a ball. 1-1. Fried was recently named pitcher of the month for some outstanding work on the mound. Headed towards the corner. Judge really on his horse for this one. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down. And here now the lineup for the Royals. Singing this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that could be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Michael Garcia stands in now and watches strike one.
No question that he earned that pitcher of the month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Now he breaks his bat. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
That is good. The shortstop, Bobby.
One down. Bobby Witt Jr. will hit next. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. Just missed. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-1.
That one missed. Runner on the go. That one hit to right. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in this decisive Game 5. Checks over to first, back safely. Next pitch is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Here goes the runner. Throw to second, he's safe.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Man at second. There's a strike at the knees. Fried out of the stretch, fires. Goes down looking.
A lot of adrenaline we can can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
The pivotal Game 5 of the Division Series. And here is Giancarlo Stanton singing Game 5 an elimination spot, and the spotlight is focused on this guy.
Everybody looks to the star players in big games like this, and this is what you get paid for. Time to come through.
That one finds the corner, and that's strike one. The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team.
1-1.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
The 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That clips the zone. Strike one. Chisholm launched a homer in his most recent game. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around second is Jazz. And he's there at third with a triple.
Everything came together for him. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jonah Bride. This one in the air. Pasquantino has a beat on it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now Jason Dominguez.
That's the ball.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. On the ground, and that one handled. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. One left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Tyrone Blanco. Max Fried will go to work. That one's in there, and that is strike one.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Rip to third. Zips it to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Michael Massey now at the plate. Just missed. In the air, left side. 2 down.
Batting 7th, the first baseman,
Vinny Pasquantino, the next to hit. Foul ball there. Pop foul out of play off to the right. No score here in the second.
That's a ball.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And a 1-2. Good eye right there.
That's the ball. 2-2.
Popped up. Right on his way over. And makes the grab. And that's the third out. Offense held in check there. We played 2 full. No score. On to the third inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
Lugo back to work. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Done.
A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
On the ground, right side, India. And one away in the top of the third.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Fly to left his first time. And there's a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That's the ball.
In
down.
the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Witt over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth yet so quick at the same time. And any slower and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Fought off foul. Two down, base is empty, but one run across. We're here in Game 5 of this American League Division Series.
Finish him.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So it's one run, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Yankees 1 and the Royals nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez. Pitch in the dirt, and that is ball 1.
1-0.
Two count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike. High fly ball down the left field line. Dominguez sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman,
Jonathan India at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That's in there. That is strike 2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
0-2 now. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Bellinger snags it for the second out.
now batting, the center fielder, Jacob.
So the Royals batting order turns over. Jacob Young steps in for the Royals. Flied to right his first time. Foul ball. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Next one in the dirt. Swings and misses. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail here 1-0. Back here in Kansas City, here comes Aaron Judge. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. First pitch misses.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
The pitch. Judge started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and no swing, says Joe McDonald.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Just missed.
That's the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air out to center. Young squeezes it, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
And delivers outside. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Witt makes the grab on the run.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Jonah Bride getting ready to hit. First time up was a pop out. Bride in his third season, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. There's a strike.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Judge leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks lead 1. They lead it 1-0. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. So up down for Kansas City, Michael Garcia. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Bellinger hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Salvi steps into the box now. And first offering is fouled off.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
Time's starting to run out for this offense, isn't it, Boog? I mean, it's not easy to play in a must-win game, especially when you're losing. Their season is on the line, and they know it.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in this decisive Game 5. And a swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Royals. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Dominguez.
And a foul ball. Just off the inside edge.
1-1.
And a 1-2. Got him swinging. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you can handle it?
And up next for New York, Austin Wells. Inside, just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in Game 5 of this American League Division Series. That one's in there, and the count even at 1.
1-1.
Swings through that high fastball.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at-bat.
On the ground, right side, India. And the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
Now batting, third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera.
2 down, base is empty. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. And there's a ball.
Ball.
That one misses. 3-1 now.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
He goes down looking. Yanks held in check, but they're on top 1-0. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. Here's the left fielder, Dairon Blanco. That misses, and that's ball one. Ground ball left side, and foul ball. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael.
So now the DH spot, Michael Massey. Fly to left his first time.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Pulls that one foul. Massey checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 outs, base is empty. That's to third. Over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Yankees 1 and the Royals nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Cody Bellinger. Lugo back to work. And there's the strike.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
And a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's outside.
Ball.
Upstairs. And that's ball 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
He caught it behind his back to first, and that's a great play for the out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron.
Here is Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And Judge takes a strike. Here's your 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Yankees 1 and the Royals nothing. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And the batter now, Nelson Velasquez. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Tap foul at the plate. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
The second baseman, Jonathan India.
Jonathan India digs in now. Fly to center his first time. On the ground, right side. Jazz tosses to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacob Young.
So the lineup flips over. And to the plate for Kansas City, Jacob Young. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Two down, nobody on. That misses. And now it's even 1-1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two outs. Good job to fight that one off. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Yankees 1 and the Royals nothing. Hunter Harvey gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Harvey.
Well, One-run game, and here is Giancarlo Stanton. Harvey, a 6'3" righty, 235 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Action in the pen down there. Lucas Erce preparing to come on if needed. Estevez also getting ready. Way out front for strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. That one just misses.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Just misses with that one. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Hit in the air, left field. Blanco hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jonah Bride.
And next for New York, Jonah Bride. Outside low, 1-0.
1-0. Ball outside.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offered in there for a strike. And the count 2-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Stanton at first, one gone. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Slider got him for strike three.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him a chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Velasquez sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Seventh inning stretch time. Yankees 1 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. There's the strike. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swung on, belted. This one looks like trouble. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Next to hit, Bobby Witt Jr.
1-0.
So the tying run at second. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and this game is tied in the seventh. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time.
1-2, the count. Ball,
Squirts away a little bit. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
With the go-ahead run at third here in the late stages of Game 5. And Fried gets his second strikeout of the game.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. This is third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So the go-ahead run at scoring position. So up now for Kansas City, Dairon Blanco. Ball one there.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Ball.
In there at the knees for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One away with a runner at third here in this decisive Game 5. Gets the call. It's 2-2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Michael Massey in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4 to a board.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot.
Up next, Michael Massey. Game tied, series tied. This could be a turning point in this series if he can deliver.
Indeed. If he comes through with a hit here, it's going to change the entire approach that they can take against their opponent.
And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Right through there for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
In the air, left field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they've taken the lead here in Game 5.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and nice job with the sac fly.
Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 1-0.
Ball.
2 runs across in the inning. We're here in Game 5 of this American League Division Series.
No,
over to first,
there.
and he's safe.
Yeah.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that is out of play. And misses inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Blanco, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Well struck right field, and no one can get there. Blanco around third. He'll score. Judge hustles it back in, and that keeps him from advancing past second.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Max Fried will give way, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Fernando Cruz on to pitch out of the pen here.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Man on second, 2 down. Bounce to the right side. Chisholm in plenty of time to first. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Royals 3 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Lucas Erceg. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 60, Lucas Erceg.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. 1 for 2. That one at triple digits. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Ryan Walker, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Next offering is in for a strike. The Yankees looking to rally.
Now pitching for the
Carlos Estevez is forced to the mound after the injury.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That's inside. Ball.
Stays alive. That one almost got him. Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Oswaldo Cabrera now at the plate. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1. Estevez, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
And there's a ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Cody Bellinger. This one in the air, right field. Velasquez makes the catch, and that is that. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Mark Leiter Jr. up and loosening in the pen. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Young in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
2-1's the count.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Now here is Michael Garcia. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Upstairs.
Oh, that's high.
Swings through that one.
He's done a great job getting
1-2.
the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout to face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you
2-2.
take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And it remains 2-2. And a good eye there.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. On the ground, out to short. Volpe throws it to first in time. Royals set down in order. Royals bats are quiet there, and the score stays 3-1.
Now pitching for the
Ryan
Royals,
Walker comes on trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
The shortstop.
Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's outside.
That one
2-0
way
to
inside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Down and in,
3-0.
moved his feet. And he walked him on 4 pitches. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So he gets on base. An elimination game, 1 at a time, right?
And all of a sudden the pressure moves to the other team. They came into this one feeling pretty good, but now that he's on, changes things a little bit.
Judge swings through it for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Swing and a ground ball. Whip for 1. Back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So it's their last chance in this one. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that is it. They are headed for the ALCS.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations. Get ready for the ALCS.